the NFC Championship game presented by Intuit TurboTax, the iconic Space Needle here in Seattle. We talk so much about communication. If you're Matthew Stafford of the Rams, good luck.
Yeah.
Top of their own 13 is Blake Corum trying to get a little space, and that will help. He's going to pick up 7 to the 20.
Good start to the drive. I know the 7-yard gains feel a lot better than the 4-yard gains. It just puts you in such an advantageous position as you move from second to third down. The call sheet looks a lot different. One thing that this D-line does, Seattle, is they keep you from getting those 7-yard gains. They're usually so stout on the inside. I understand why Rams offense is really trying to press the edge of the defense because he's not inside. They are in a
What are you doing live?
Run by Corum just to pick up 4. Every yard is so hard. I mean, we go to Seattle's defense. Their run D is 3rd in the league. They haven't allowed 100-yard rush for 27 consecutive games.
That's an incredible feat for any defense. And I think also the crowd noise, it really is difficult on an offensive line because a lot of times their advantage is knowing the snap count, their ability to accelerate off the line of scrimmage and get into the D-line. But when you're on this type of deafening crowd noise, you have to stay a little bit more in your heels and get the same kind of aggressive push of the defense. The crowd noise affects the offensive line so much over the course of this game and in this environment.
A little bit of momentum now. Another strong run. Going to pick up about 5. These teams played twice this year, and they were both pretty epic battles. Different types of games, but they're so close, right? Rams most points in the league. Seattle defense allows the fewest points in the league. Point differential, these are the top 2 teams in the NFL. Not surprising. And what separated them? A point and a yard.
The 2-point conversion to win in Week 16 was the one that allowed Seattle to be this #1 seed here.
Is going to be good for a first down. First time that Stafford has targeted a tight end today, and they've been a huge part of this year with Sean McVay kind of transitioning to a 3 tight end offense. He's done it a lot today.
3 tight ends, 4 tight ends. I would say this tight end group, they have like over 100 receptions, which leads the league by like a huge margin. It's just unreal the production they get from Higbee, Parkinson, Ferguson. Simplifies the defensive structure when you have all those tight ends on the field and not just able to deal with the open guy.
Stafford rips one 2 to 2 in traffic, and he hauls it into Seattle territory. Goes and he picks up 21.
Wow, little silent case with the little tap. Hey, here I'm underneath. Here we go. Rather than call it out, we're going on silent count, and then this is just the crew on the backside. Removing, trying to lock him up. 4 Seattle defenders on the catch, and Matt's like, I don't really know. Maybe I have a 5th one over there at some point.
Is that a new communication? Just the old tap on the backside? That work?
A little booty tap. That's the center now. Hey,
It's fine.
you're going to need it.
The Great American Race returns. Back-to-back champion William Byron for the historic repeat. And we're pleased to announce that honorary pace car driver for this year's race will be iconic racing enthusiast Kurt Russell. That's awesome. Doesn't get bigger than this. 60th running of the Daytona 500. February 15th only on Fox. And started this drive on row 13. Put together something here. Corum is stayed in the backfield. Drawn in with some room to go. Corum gets to the edge. Blake Corum inside the 30 and down to the 25. He's giving him a little juice this drive, TV.
Oh, it's such a great design. This is just a typical draw. We watch Stafford drop back. And the defensive line is all of a sudden attacked in the middle of the pocket. You kind of spin around, and not really a delayed draw, but a patient draw. And then Corum, you just rarely get that type of space with this defense. Starts inside, and then with his speed, he can bounce to the perimeter as well. I'm really impressed by this drive. The Rams offense kind of answering everything that Seattle's giving right now.
Corum gets the break. Williams back in, and now Hillcat looking to something up the middle. He's going to pick up maybe two. About 4.5 to go in this first half.
They needed, with the Rams defense on the field, the time of possession was kind of getting one-sided with Seattle's offense and the Rams defense. They needed a long drive to settle that defense down a little bit, give Chris Shula's unit some time, and they got through running the ball. Few timely passes, a great throw by Stafford in traffic. But their ability to run the ball was exceptional in this drive.
¿Dónde se ven los esos? No, ahí ella está viendo mis mensajes.
¿Por qué se puede que pagar todos los mensajes?
Oh.
Seattle, we had him against the Niners last week. Seattle's defense just didn't give up anything last week. Suffocated the offensive line and the strength to which their run game. And the Rams, they're doing enough in the run game. They're a very good run game, similar to the run game, but they're really a pass-focused offense. When they change the pace with Corum and Williams, they can't gash you. They made plenty of explosive runs in the first two games of the season. More communication by Stafford.
And we get a whistle. The Rams going to call a timeout, make sure they have the right play. Their first timeout of the half. And with that, we'll be right back after this message from Modelo.
You've earned this, so hold it up high. We might not be related, but you're still family. You don't just give an extra hand. You give your whole heart. A whole lot of muscle. Because it feels good to raise up the community that raised you. You are a fighter. And this is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter.
10 plays on this drive, 7 of them runs for the Rams. And this is just to finish. This would be impressive because the Seahawks have allowed exactly 1 touchdown in the last 3 games.
First in scoring, their 5th in red zone defense, even though they play this shell defense that discourages big explosive plays. They are able to lock it down with their physicality in the red zone. It's hard to run the ball in.
They got 3 tight ends. Series Corum and down. Looking for a seam. Played well by Seattle that time. Brings up second down.
Every offense would love to run the ball in. And as you get closer to the goal line, those safety players that are usually back there guarding deep parts of the field, well, they're only 7-8 yards from the line of scrimmage. So they're able to support the run so quickly. It makes it a big-time challenge to run it in. A lot of times you can take advantage out with run-action fakes, and then you try to get the receivers behind them.
That's the Tua in motion. And not going to run anything. Going to take it down to the 2-minute warning. There you go. Scoop to break. Good vibe in this one. Rams on the move. Down 10-6.
Down to 2-minute warning.
Thanks, guys. This is a 2-minute warning. Now we got it officially. Rams knocking on the door.
Okay, this does not look like this is going to end well for you guys. What was it like to lose everything today? Kerchak didn't die today. Gods are not that kind. Oh, he's such a...
Introducing Mike's Hot Italian
sub from Jersey Mike's. A sub as hot as its hot takes. Hot take? Everyone wants to be hot. Subs included. Hot take? A sub this hot is only around for a limited time. The new Mike's Hot Italian Sub. Only at Jersey Mike's.
I'm the guy sitting next to your girl on the kiss cam.
And this game just got a lot more interesting.
And if you don't have the right home coverage, you might have to kiss your savings goodbye. Let's go beat it. Switch to Allstate and you can save hundreds. What are you waiting for? Make your move before I do.
The Chevy Equinox is more than an SUV. It's your tour guide and your boxing ring. It's your dugout and your safety check. It's your bedtime. Your big time. And your makeout booth, too. It's more than an SUV. It's your Equinox. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
TurboTax presents Now This is a Game Changer. Last week, Seattle's Rashid Shaheed followed blocks from Brady Russell and Connor O'Toole to return the opening kickoff 95 yards for a touchdown, sparking the Seahawks in their biggest playoff win at home in team history. And with TurboTax, now taxes is filing confidently with a local expert right on your home turf at our new TurboTax stores. Intuit TurboTax, proud sponsor of the NFL. You see four Stafford, not a lot of completions, but they got a chance to take the lead here. And they've been running a lot of free tight end sets. Keep in mind, they've got the guy that led the league in touchdowns this year. That's Devontae Adams, who had 14 of them, and most of them were.
Look, which is again hard against his defense. These two deep safeties don't often give you that one-on-one look. He's so disruptive when he is down there. I better believe Stafford's looking over there in his way.
Stafford looking for it when Williams wide open. He scores. Touchdown Rams.
What a drive, and they made it look easy. It just ends up being slightly zone coverage, but they match the zone, so everyone's going across. I don't know how you lose track of Kyron Williams out there. Poor defensive communication, and I would say you think sometimes the communication only affects the offense. It can affect the defense a lot too. That crowd is deafening. They don't have the normal type of communication of linebackers and their coverage on running backs, and they were definitely miscommunicating there. Ends up getting out of backfield. Crawford's going to feel his ripped away and make a perfect throw.
How about that drive? Started out the road 13, place was going crazy, and then they marched down the field and hit Kyron Williams and the Rams have their first lead in this NFC Championship.
A.J. Brown is a football star, but he also has Geico like a regular person, so we had one translate.
To achieve excellence, I imagine it, manifest it, and then boom.
Yeah, he saw one of those Geico ads online, seized it. He switched to Geico.
Because Geico's like me, always open.
He means their 24/7 claim support.
Always open.
No one can cover him, except Geico.
You're not A.J. Brown, but we'll treat you like him.
Open 24/7.
It feels good to get the star treatment. It feels good to Geico.
So I got this friend that said T-Mobile's network used to suck. His words.
But things change. It turns out that now T-Mobile has the best network. I like it a lot. Hey, dude, you won't believe where I am.
Oh, just like somebody on the app.
Pero es de YouTube, dámelo.
She likes you.
Es de YouTube, honey. Yo voy
Legendary moments.
La gente está bien.
Ay, no, pues sí, está como la gente.